Hi there, my name is Manoj Sharma and I am here to share a quick update with you regarding the CrowdStrike issue. Since morning, there has been a lot of hue and cry across the internet. You see a lot of news channel talking about this thing, and people are panicking. All IT folks and cybersecurity folks, they are all running around, just because of this issue. Now, most of the time news channels are talking a lot about the impact, but are not actually talking about what has happened. So what has happened is very simple. uh, CrowdStrike is a big vendor, and is very popular for its EDR solution and antivirus solution, all of that. This particular issue happened with the EDR solution, which is endpoint detection and response. Now, what is this endpoint detection and response? Apart from having the antivirus software, if you have a EDR solution implemented in your company, amazing. That's an amazing thing, because a particular antivirus software can only scan one system. But if you need to have a better view and you need to monitor it well and you need to pick up any kind of malware actions on your network, quickly detect it and respond to it, I think EDR solution is the way to go. So that is why CrowdStrike EDR solution is very popular. Falcon solution is very much popular. Um, what has happened today is CrowdStrike has deployed a particular update. Now, unfortunately, this particular update is a faulty update, because might be it is not properly tested for the compatibility issues and all of this. And the moment this particular update has hit any of the Windows machine, let's say Windows 10, Windows 11, all these kind of machines, right? Let it be an endpoint, let it be a server, or even let it be a cloud-based systems as well. Even cloud-based systems are impacted. And because cloud-based systems are also impacted, the impact actually was even more. All the Office 365 services and other things kind of impacted on those kind of systems. So that was the issue, and it was basically a compatibility issue. And because of this, what has happened is this particular system went into a mode which is called as BSOD. So in this BSOD mode, what happens is your screen goes blanks, and you get a blue screen. Ultimately, it's a hardware kind of issue, and the RAM actually dumps all the memory for restarting your system and trying to fix the problem and come back to the same state. That is a kind of issue. Many systems on airports, in hospitals, everywhere, they were facing this particular problem. Now, in case you are not using CrowdStrike software, you are not at all impacted. But since it's a big vendor and so much of companies, they are using CrowdStrike solution, that is why the impact was so huge. Now, the next thing is, how do I fix it, right? So at this point of time, even Microsoft and CrowdStrike both has come out. They say that we have identified the problem, we have isolated the problem, and we have fixed the problem as well. And further patches are kind of available and all of this. But just in case you are not able to fix it, yes, there are two quick strategy you can deploy. Number one, you have to get your computer into the troubleshooting mode, and if you are a end user, no use, it will not work. You have to get your administrator come and help you out, and in that way you have to restart your system, keep pressing F8. Once you keep it, your system will give you a black screen, and it will reach into a troubleshooting mode. In that troubleshooting mode, you have to click on restore to the best known configuration option. Once you go there, just select it, system will automatically fix your startup problems and all of this, and it will take you to the best known good configuration. Wonderful. So if that resolve your problem, you are lucky. But just in case if that also doesn't resolve your problem, then ultimately again another manual action you have to take. Again, restart your machine, keep pressing F8, and again reach to the troubleshooting mode. And in this time, what you have to do is you have to go and select the command prompt. Once you select the command prompt option, you will be given with a black ugly window. In that particular window, on the prompt, you have to write del, means delete, one single space, and then C colon backslash Windows folder backslash system32 folder backslash drivers backslash CrowdStrike. Now, if you are not getting this CrowdStrike software, under that keep pressing the tab, But even if then you also don't have it, that means you don't have CrowdStrike installed at all in your system. So you don't need to worry. That's not the, like, your system is not impacted because of that. But just in case you already have CrowdStrike, then click um, drivers slash CrowdStrike slash further backslash and write down C hyphen, and you can also press tab at this point of time, so it will list down that particular file. Otherwise you can completely type C hyphen 000000291 underscore sys file. You have to just execute this command. This will actually delete this particular file which is coming because of that particular faulty update, and then the problem is resolved. Your system will get restarted and system will get fixed. So there's a simple fix to this problem, nothing to worry about. I think the impact has already happened, mostly because when people are in hurry and this kind of thing happens, so the disruption is already there. But even if you are struggling, you can execute. Now I also want to talk to you like a leader as well. If you are somebody who is a business owner or who is in a leadership position, I think these are something which you need to think. Your dependency on one particular vendor can be dangerous at time. So if you can diverse, having two different vendors, always good. At least for critical services, always have two vendors. Regular testing is imminent. You need to make sure any update or patches you apply has to be thoroughly tested, very much. Third thing is, have a good incident response plan, and today those people who had this incident response plan, they realized the power of this thing, so quickly they were able to come out of this particular problem. And then obviously, even if your incident response plan is not helping you out, the next thing is implementing the disaster recovery plan. So disaster recovery is when you declare a disaster, that something has gone down, there is a wide impact, and then there is a dedicated team, there is a dedicated plan, pre-made checklist. You have thought about all these kind of things which can help you a lot. So I think these are some of my recommendations which are kind of learning for any CISO out there. We in security, we in IT has to be very careful about this. I think this video might have helped you, and if it has helped you, I keep coming with a lot of valuable content for you. So do not miss out subscribing to this particular